It's 11:45 p.m. You're lying in bed, your neck is at 90-degree angle that will cost you 3 physical therapy sessions in 10 years. And what are you doing? You are watching a video about how to be productive. Yeah, this one. You've got 47 tabs open, a notes app full of life-changing advice you wrote 6 months ago and you'll never read again. And that little voice in your head whispering the biggest lie in human history. Tomorrow. I'll start tomorrow. And you believe it every single night like a sucker. I'm not judging you because I've been that person. I am that person sometimes. And the scary thing, it's not that we don't know what to do. We know exactly what to do. We're not lost. It's that we have the map. We know the directions. Drink more water, sleep earlier, move your body, do the thing. It's not complicated. It's not a secret. So why do we keep watching videos about doing the thing instead of just doing the thing? I used to think the problem was information. I just need to find the right video, the right book, the right morning routine. So I would watch, I would take notes, I would highlight stuff in different colors, like that somehow made it more real. I would feel that inspiration high, which by the way is just a cheap drug our brain produces to avoid actual work. And then I would close the app, go make a snack, and nothing would change, not one thing. And I kept doing this for honestly longer than I want to admit. Watching, feeling inspired, doing nothing. Watch inspire nothing, watch inspire nothing. Until I realized something kind of uncomfortable. The problem was never information. I had plenty of information. The problem was the gap between knowing and doing. And that gap is bigger than most people think. We are running 1,000 miles an hour just to stay in the same exact spot. We've confused motion with progress. Because it's not like we want to stay stuck. Nobody wakes up going like, you know what? I'm going waste today, intentionally, as a treat. But then why do we act like it? We say we want to get fit, but when the alarm goes off at 6 a.m. we hit snooze 4 times, negotiate with ourselves for 20 minutes, and end up lying there scrolling through fitness content. We say we want to build something, but instead we spend 3 hours reorganizing our desk, making a new playlist, and telling ourselves we are getting in the zone. And the part that really got me, when someone else needs something, when a friend needs a favor at 2 a.m., you're there in 10 minutes. Your boss sends you a last-minute request, a family member needs a favor. You move. No negotiation, no maybe tomorrow, just, yeah, I got you. You have discipline for them. You have integrity for their deadlines. But when it comes to the promises you made to yourself, why is it that everyone else gets the best version of you, but you only get the leftovers? Why am I my lowest priority? I remember this one specific period, 1 year ago. I had videos I needed to make, ideas I actually cared about, a whole plan written down. And every day I would sit down, open my laptop, it was a phone at the time, then somehow end up deep in a YouTube rabbit hole about why the Titanic really sank. Damn, or reorganizing my files again. But then a friend would call me and say, hey, can you help me edit something real quick? And I would be there, energized, focused, actually helpful. And one day I just stopped and thought, wait, why do I have more discipline for their priorities than I do for my own? Why does their deadline feel real to me, but mine doesn't? So I thought, it makes sense though. Think about how we grew up. In school, you didn't do things because you wanted to. You did them because there was a deadline, a grade, a teacher staring at you at a phone call giving you that look. You know the one. That somehow made you feel guilty for things you hadn't even done yet. You never had to self-start. The system started for you. At home, same thing. Do your homework, clean your room, be home by 9. External voice, external pressure, external deadline. And when you followed it, you got praised. Good job. Well done. See? You can do it when you try. So your brain learned something really early. Action comes from the outside. Someone tells you what to do. You do it. That's the loop. And then, one day, you become an adult, and suddenly no one's telling you anything. No bell, no deadline, no disappointed teacher staring you down, and your brain just waits. Waits for someone to tell it what to do. Not you, someone else. So, here we are, adults, technically free. Free to build whatever life we want. And we are paralyzed because nobody told us that freedom requires something school never taught us: the ability to lead yourself. Not motivation, because motivation is a feeling, and feelings come and go like your Wi-Fi signal. Not discipline in the wake up at 4 a.m. and suffer. Just the basic ability to say, I told myself I'd do this, and then do it. Without a grade, without a reward, without anyone watching. That's it. That's the whole skill. And most of us never learned it. So, what actually helped me? I stopped waiting to feel ready. Because here is the thing nobody tells you. The feeling ready moment doesn't exist. It's a myth. It's a ghost. It's a destination on a map that doesn't exist. It's like waiting for the perfect time to have kids, or start a business, or finally clean your room. It doesn't come. What I started doing instead was stupid, simple. I gave myself one command, small, specific, hard to say no to. Open the document. Not write the video, not build the whole thing. Just open document. And something weirdly powerful happened. Not fireworks, no transformation, just a quiet feeling of, oh, I said I'll do something and did it. And that feeling, tiny as it was, it started to compound. Here is what I want you to take from this. You don't need a new app. You don't need a better system. You don't need to wait until Monday or the first day of the month or when life calms down. It won't calm down. You just need one small moment today where you make a promise to yourself and you keep it. Not because it changes everything immediately, but because every time you follow through on yourself, you rebuild something that years of waiting quietly broke: your own trust in yourself. And when you stop trusting yourself, you stop believing your goals are real. You stop believing you are real. One kept promise won't fix all at once, but it starts the repair, rebuilding the one thing that years of procrastination have broken: your trust in yourself. So let me ask you something before you keep scrolling. What's the thing? You know what I mean. The thing you keep putting off. The thing you've started 15 times. The thing you think about right before you fall asleep, staring at the ceiling like it owes you an answer. You already know what it is. And here is the truth I wish someone told me sooner. You're not waiting because you can't. You are waiting because somewhere along the way you stopped believing that you were enough reason to start. But you are. The hardest thing isn't figuring out what to do. You already know that. The hardest thing is becoming the person who does it anyway. Now, close this tab. Seriously, stop watching me and go be the person you told yourself you'd be. Just go, do the thing. But real quick, like, subscribe, you know the drill. It takes 2 seconds and it makes the algorithm happy. And a happy algorithm means more videos. And more videos means more you sitting here instead of doing the thing. Okay, maybe don't subscribe. I'm genuinely confused about what I want from you right now. But seriously, close this tab. I meant it. This is me, the video telling you to stop watching the video. That's how much I believe in you. Peace.